Hello everyone! So I just finished a new sketchbook. Well, not a new sketchbook, I just finished a sketchbook. So I bought this in 2019 if I'm not mistaken, and I decided to use it only for markers because I was starting to learn them. I'm still learning them, so this is mostly it. Just some tiny sketches. The sketchbook, as you can see, is really small. I love it. It's perfect to draw tiny sketches. So I started up with one of my original characters, Kidan. I haven't drawn her in a while, so I thought it was a good opportunity, and I quite like the results, having in account that I wasn't really used to markers at that time. Then I have here a cactus, which I'm really happy about. So I never really used lots of markers, and this was about the time when I bought some Ohuhu markers. I was only used to water-based markers, and they always leave lots of streaks, right? And I was really impressed by how soft everything is. I really like the effect of the markers here. I was doing really random things, I was trying to do daily drawings, so the first thing that came to my mind, I would try it, and I mostly wanted to experiment. So lots of drawings won't be as good. For example, I'm not really happy about this Night Queen. I'm not sure who she is, but I mean, I think it's an interesting design, but it could be better. Then we got some Critical Hole fan art. I don't follow a lot of Critical Hole, and I actually just forgot the name of the character, but I really like the designs they had for the characters. And I don't know, people were talking about Critical Hole that day, and I decided to do some fan art. And I really like these greens, they're really beautiful. Then of course I had to draw Jin, right? My character, my gnome character that I've shown you a lot of times, and I had to have her presence on the sketchbook of mine. Then we got a very fall drawing, so this was probably beginning of autumn. It was starting to get cold, and here we are, me being very cozy with a very big coat. Then here we have some Animal Crossing fan art of Isabel, which I'm still not really happy about. Again, this was just one of those things that I sit down and I drew it. I didn't have a sketch of it nor anything. I just started to draw. And sometimes that doesn't work really well. Sometimes it does, others not. And it's fine. More drawings based on an outfit I had, and I decided to draw it. Kind of an outfit of the day thing. A vampire girl. I also really like this one. I think at the time I wasn't too happy about it, but now looking at it, I like the colors, the combination of the colors, the pink eyes. It's a bit different, right, from the usual things. Then here, so if I'm not mistaken, this was a Draw This in Your Style challenge from Pernil, and I decided instead of doing digitally, well, why not do it with my markers? Again, I was trying to do something daily, and I went, okay, let's try this one, and it's not too bad. I mean, digitally I think I could do much better, but I like it. Then we got some mushrooms, and I really like this drawing. This is probably one of my favorite drawings in this sketchbook. But I always like the combination of purple with yellow, and I especially like both of these colors. And also it's something I don't really draw often. I don't often draw plants, mushrooms, organic stuff like that, so I was really happy with the result. A Baby Yoda, or a Grogu, because now we know his name. Obviously this one was around that time when The Mandalorian was out, the first season, so of course that thing was on my mind, and I decided to draw some fan art. Another random girl with a green dress and red hair. It kind of reminds me of Ariel from The Little Mermaid, so I don't know, a human version of The Little Mermaid. Some more Star Wars fan art. So this was from the Fallen Order game. We were playing it at the time, and I was probably watching my partner playing it while I drew this. And also then I added the word tiny here because I used this drawing as an example for some prompts that we were doing at the time. The prompt word was tiny, So here's a tiny boy. Then we got a Boba Tea. Again, just some random idea I had, and well, let's do this. Let's try to mix some colors and draw some Boba Tea. I need to do something today, so here we go. But I think I really like the colors. This is another thing I like about these markers, is that, well, usually if you see my drawings, they don't have very vibrant colors, right? I really like to go for pastel and really low saturated colors. But with these markers, the colors are almost all very vibrant. And I actually love that about them. And it's really fun to just combine them and see how vibrant you can do your drawings. It's really fun. It's different from what I usually do, but at the same time, it's really fun. A cat in the cauldron. So as you can see in this sketchbook, I kind of go a bit away from the drawings I usually do digitally to try new things, to just have some fun, nothing too much about it. And here we have a wolf girl. I mean, I don't think you ever saw me draw a wolf girl, but here she is, or a boy, I don't know, I'm not sure. I leave that to you. Then another girl. This was around the time there was a really big storm and there was sand everywhere, and I was really angry about it, so I decided that day I was going to draw my emotions about sand. Yes, I'm kind of like Anakin, I hate sand. A Bulbasaur. I know it's very rare for me to draw Pokemon, but sometimes I just get that nostalgia feeling about it, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to draw a Pokemon. And here we have Bulbasaur. I don't really have a favorite Pokemon, but for some reason that day, I think I saw some drawings of Bulbasaur or something like that, and I was like, oh, I want to draw it too. So here he is, all cute. A demon girl on her phone. Again, I didn't really have lots of plans, I just came up with the idea, okay, let's see what comes out of it, just draw something random, and here we go. I think sometimes it's really nice to just start drawing, you know, no plans, just do something. If it goes well, it goes well. If not, well, that's fine too. It was an experience. Some fries. So if I'm not mistaken, about this time I decided to ask on Instagram, so making a poll, what people wanted me to draw. And I can't remember what was the other option, but the fries one, so here it is. Another poll from Instagram, and this one, if I'm not mistaken, was between elves and orcs, and I was really happy the elves one because I don't draw orcs, so it will be an interesting experience. I will have to be learning how to draw an orc, but hey, the thing I'm used to drawing won, so here it is, an elf girl. Now this is a fan art of a character by Ross O'Donovan. I think it was the time when he finally released an animation he was working on, and I felt really inspired. I really liked the designs and the animation. It was really nice. It was really good, and I decided to draw something. A witch girl, a very simple one. I do have a time lapse of this one where I would record some parts of it. It's really hard to record me while doing some traditional art. I don't know, I might do that more often, but I need a good setting. Now, another vampire girl, demon girl, bad girl, I don't know, you choose it. But I like her, she looks cute. As you can see, something really random. Now we got here a burger and a milkshake, which I'm guessing was again some poll on Instagram, and I ended up drawing this. Now this is a fan art of Los, a character from Divinity Original Sin 2, and I was playing it at the time. I haven't finished yet, I should finish that game, but anyways, this is one of my favorite characters, although I'm not really happy with this drawing I did. Sometimes you draw something and at the time you're not really happy about it, but then time passes and you look at it again and you change your idea, right? So it's a bit of, sometimes you need to get away from a drawing and see it with new and fresh eyes, but this is one of those cases that I'm still not really happy about this one. But I still keep them because I like to have everything, seeing where I failed and how I can learn with that, and seeing also my successes, right? Now this is a character I did for Dungeons and Dragons for a game. So this was my initial idea for them. They're a halfling and a cleric. Their name is Paella Greenleaf. I do have a final version of them and it's really different from this first version. So I will show it to you right here so you can see the first version and the second version. Now here I drew a random girl because I got some washi tape, a set of washi tape, and I never used it and I was really excited to try it out, so this was my first experience, just drawing an outfit with a tape. And I think it looks okay. It kind of feels like doing some collage, you know. It's not something I do nowadays, but I remember when I was younger and sometimes in school you had projects with collage where you had pieces of magazines and stuff like that, and you had to turn it into a drawing just using the paper and glue. And I think the washi tape kind of reminds me of that, but with more specific patterns and drawings. It's cute, I really like them. Then we got here some candy, again with some washi tape here. So around this time I would try to put washi tape in everything I could, and if I'm not mistaken, I did this drawing as well as an example again for a prompt. Now we have a girl in the rain. As you can see here again, I put some washi tape on the boots, more washi tape. I think I'll get tired of washi tape pretty soon, or more like I will forget about it. I often forget I have it and forget to use it. But we got here a very flowery dress. I really like this pattern, it's really pretty. Some cookies, so as you can see I have the word here and everything to announce our next prompt, which was cookie. So if you're looking for prompts, I have here a few, so if you want to take notes and remember about them and use them for your drawings, then feel free to do so. I love prompts, I love using prompts for my drawings. Now we have here, I think I kinda based this on my Animal Crossing character. I'm not really used to drawing that Animal Crossing style, so I don't know. I mean, it's cute, but I think it's too many colors for me. Then a girl in overalls. This was based on a drawing I have of a girl with some pet rats. I can show it to you right here again so you can see what it was based on, but she's very different still. But yeah, the same outfit, the same kind of hair. I don't know, I just decided to draw her since I liked her design so much. Now here we have again another draw this in your style. This time was by Alma, and she put this design on Twitter if I'm not mistaken, so we could draw it. And again I thought, well, let's do this with some markers and some pens. At this point I stopped doing marker drawings, and then I came back with this drawing. I really like this drawing as well. Again, I really like simple and small drawings, especially when using markers, so I'm really happy about this as well. It's always my favorite ones, the simple ones. Like this one is kind of the same thing. We have some candles, some crystals. It's very simple, very peaceful. Let's see what else. Oh, I remembered about the washi tape, as you can see, so I decided to just draw a girl in the dress, and her dress was made out of washi tape. Again, this one of those experiences that I wasn't too happy about. Still am not. Let's go for the next one. Now here, I don't draw landscapes a lot, especially traditionally, but I thought, hey, let's try to do this. Let's try something new, something really simple, a bit inspired by the backgrounds on Super Mario. Then we got a coffee, something really simple. I was having a bit of trouble with straight lines, as you can see right here. Some days are just like that. My hands won't cooperate with me. That happens, it's fine. A mermaid, so this was the beginning of Mermaid of 2020. And at first I thought I was going to do all my mermaids in this sketchbook. So I did this first one, and then I kind of changed my mind, and then all the others were done on my computer. At the end, I actually redrew this one digitally, so I also have a digital version of this mermaid from the deep sea. And now here we start with some Inktober from 2020. So we have here day one, we're going to have 31 drawings of Inktober. So I'm just going to put some nice music and pass through all these drawings. So here we are. These were all my Inktober drawings from last year. So feel free to tell me in the comments which one was your favorite. I have lots of drawings here that I really like and I really like drawing them at the time. I will make another prompt list for this year's Inktober and I will share it with you. So don't forget to check out our Instagram page at @art_by_Corgi. I will post it there. And I hope to see you there as well. Let's see how this year is going to go. Now, after Inktober, I had only a few pages left, as you can see here. And it took me months and months to finish, as you can see, because at the beginning, I said I just finished this sketchbook, right? And this one was from last year's October. Yeah, I kind of didn't have time to explore more with markers and doing this kind of drawings, so that happened. Then I came back and I got some pilot markers and I decided to try them out. So I have this green metallic here, right here, as you can see, and the black, so I decided to try them out. I realized that the black is a bit too thick for the kind of drawings I do, so it's not really good for line art. But I love this green color, it's beautiful. Then I also had a golden one. So as you can see, it's also a bit metallic. I have here a sketch of this one, but I messed it up a little bit, but that's fine. I was experimenting with these new markers. I really like them. These are, as you can see, they're very opaque. So these are very similar to Posca markers. So that was interesting. I never used them and this was a nice opportunity. I'm actually experimenting with those again. Now we have here a tiny doll. Again, I kind of wanted to finish the sketchbook and I thought, let's draw something in here. It's been some time since I drew on this sketchbook. As you can see, there's a sketch over here. So we got a witch doll right here, really cute. Then more recently, I thought of picking up those pilot markers again, and I also got some water-based markers and I wanted to try them out. So we have here a tiny house, something I usually don't draw either, but here we have it. It was really fun, something really simple to get used to these pens again. Then I went for my Ohuhu markers again, and we have here some sunflowers. I really like how this drawing turned out. As you can see, I usually do very small things, right? I usually don't use the whole page. It's always really simple things, simple drawings, nothing much. I don't even draw like backgrounds or a lot of them, for example. But here I thought I want to have the page almost full. Like, of course, we still have the whites here, right? But the flowers are all very big. They even go out of the page. I really like this composition. It was something, again, very spontaneous, and I just made a very simple sketch here, and I went in with the colors right away, and I really like the end result. I have here again, so as you can see, I filled the whole page in black. I mean, the paper is even a bit... The paper doesn't like it very much, but that's fine. It's a sketchbook. So I drew this lady with some metallic markers and the gold marker again. So this has been fun and I can't wait for this year's Inktober. I've been experimenting a well. I'm a bit in a wave of drawing traditionally. I want to paint, I want to try new markers and see what I can create with it. So I'm quite excited with this Inktober. and I hope to see you there. Do you usually participate in these kinds of challenges? Do you not? Why? Do tell me in the comments. Like and subscribe if you like this video, and to see other videos like this or about art motivation. And as always, keep on drawing.